Right. So this is like final session of transit videos for 2025, and this is for Pisces Ascendant. What they can expect, what they should not be expecting, what where they should be focusing, where they should be ready to let go for the time being. Okay, this is what we are going to discuss right now. Again, the basics is like the same. First, go through the introductory video of 2025 that will give you an idea what we can expect 2025 as a whole for every one of us as per the science and all. And this is more specific towards Pisces as ascendant. Again, it is like ascendant wise video, so it is not about moon sign or sun sign. It is your ascendant or lagna or rising, whatever you want to call. Pisces ascendant, Pisces lagna, Pisces rising. Okay, but not Pisces moon sign. As I said, only difference between ascendant and moon sign is that ascendant shows the life event, the actual event, and the moon sign shows the uh, the mindset, how your mind is going to react to that event. From ascendant, I can see when I'm going to get the job. From moon sign, I can see how I will feel after getting the job. I will be happy there, I will be sad there, I will be feeling isolated and all that is or frustrated that will be seen from the moon sign. Again, it is about from the ascendant. Again, we can split this year into two parts. First half and second half. Up to June is like the time to sail through. We need not to be very ambitious or go-getter kind of people there in the first half. Just try to sail through. Take care of your health. Take care of your well-being and all that. And then in the second half, you can have more ambitious plans, and also we can split the year like this. Okay, so if we see what is happening for a like Pisces ascendant person right now in the transit, then we will see now is transiting to first house Pisces. It is making them focus on themselves and all, and like it is like Pisces is the sign of spirituality, so they can be feeling like very spiritual and all, but it also means that they can be in like deep illusion also. There is some, because Pisces is a like I always feel that Pisces is a dangerous sign because it is like delusional approach towards life. Okay, so Pisces sign can make someone delusional and all. Here Pisces ascendant, so delusional about overall life. It is like bigger problem. And Rahu is further illusion, so it is further expanding or exploding that delusional approach. They may have this delusional approach towards their overall life. Okay, Saturn in Aquarius is making them indicating them to be cautious about their finances towards their matters of like expenses, losses. They should be smart enough to prioritize their expenses, which expense should be the priority, which expense they can postpone. They should be taking good care of their health and all. That is also seen from Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn in Aquarius also shows like they should whenever they spend money, they should look where they will get the best returns in the on that money. Okay, they should like best and long term returns. Okay, around 5-10 years down the line where they will get the best return. So there they should put their money. Then Jupiter is transiting there third house. It is expanding their willpower, courage, because third house is the house of willpower, courage. Jupiter is transiting there. It can also bring benefits from the business, but person can be like very much like a teacher or a preacher kind of when Jupiter is transiting through third house. So they can be seen as very preachy people and all. So that is one of the result. Plus. For money matters, it is fine, but for relationship matters with younger sibling and all, they can have issues with Jupiter and transiting the third house Taurus. Okay. Right. Then this transit of Mars is happening on Gemini and Cancer, which is taking a lot of toll on all of us. Now, if we look at the joint impact, so Saturn's 10th aspect is coming onto the Scorpio sign. Rahu's 9th aspect is coming onto Scorpio sign. Jupiter's 7th aspect coming onto Scorpio sign. So lots of energy is going on to Scorpio 9th house. What is 9th house and what is the Scorpio? 9th house is higher education, belief, religion, philosophy, your ability to guide and counsel, your ability to receive the guidance and counseling. It is your higher education means postgrad plus postgrad PhDs and all that is seen from like the 9th house. But basically educating yourself further beyond the normal range, regardless of degrees and certificates. Okay. 9th house is also your belief system, morals, values, and all what you believe in, what you don't want to believe in, and all that is also seen. It is also your teachers, gurus, and all. And Saturn, Rahu, Jupiter are impacting 9th house where Scorpio sign falls. Scorpio is the sign of major changes. So this shows like lots of instability in their higher education related pursuits. Okay, they can go through like lots of instability, ups and downs, maybe the possible break in their education. This is going to be there till June 2020, first week of June 2025, and this is going on from like May 2024. So they may already be feeling this pinch right now that they can have lots of instabilities, ups and downs in their higher education, possible break. They can be having issues with their teachers, with their if they have any guru and all, and they can be like reflecting back whether I have the right guru, right teacher, or my teacher is teaching me correct things or not. Then these type of questions can come up with Scorpio getting the impact. It is like time of change of your belief system, what you want to believe, what you don't want to believe. So far you were believing in X thing, now you see that okay, Y thing makes more sense, so you may change your belief system. It is also a house of morals and values, so morals and values can go for a toss when so much of impact is coming on to Scorpio sign. Positively speaking, this is a best time period you can go for higher education in any research oriented matter. Scorpio is the sign of research, and like 9th house is higher education. So higher education and research oriented matters is seen from like this ninth house Scorpio energy getting impacted by Saturn, Rahu, Jupiter. It is Saturn's 10th aspect, which is the aspect of responsibility. So we need to take up the responsibility of like this ninth house related matters. It is Rahu's ninth aspect is which is about gaining the education, and it is Jupiter's 7th aspect, which is about sharing the education, guidance, and counseling. So this is where like lots of energy is going into like a Scorpio, the Scorpio 9th house. It is also a house of traveling, long distance travels, pilgrimages, and all. So if someone is going for a long distance travel, they should be extra careful because Scorpio is the sign of accidents, sudden events, and all. That is also seen. And then Scorpio is also 9th house is also 12, 6 from the 4th and 12 from the 10th. So it represents loss or loss of father or losses to father, or it represents obstacles to mother or illnesses to mother. So they need to be like take care of their parents' health, well-being. Parents themselves need to take care of their health and well-being. So that is also where like energy is going. Now with so much energy is going into like ninth house Scorpio, and Scorpio Lord Mars is going in a difficult transit in Mars, in Gemini and Cancer. In Gemini it is in a great enemy sign, in Cancer it is in debilitation. So both the houses it is losing the dignity. What it shows is that because of like major changes in the ninth house, the person is feeling he is unable to handle the matters in the fourth house and the fifth house. Fourth house is home related matters and the real estate and all. There can be some fights, conflicts there. There can be like some dominance struggle there. Mother's health can again be concerned. It is also like person is trying to buy a property but he is unable to take the decision. That can be and that can also be the case. It is advised that for now they can drop the plan till Mars regains the dignity, because Mars is like real estate matter itself. So if Mars is in bad dignity and they are making the deal of property matters, then it can result in a like not so beneficial deal. So if it is possible, then like drop the deal right now. Okay. Then it also indicates like aggressive home environment, aggression or arguments or conflicts in the home environment with the mother over the belief system. Okay. Like the person is going through a change in belief system and he is feeling that people at home are not very supportive of it. Then Mars goes into like Cancer sign where it is debilitated. There again, it shows that person is person is feeling the dominance struggle in the relationship matters. The like fifth house is love romance, fifth house is first child. Well, in matters of first child, in matters of like love romance matters, there can be like dominance struggle going on, dominance tussle going on, and maybe child is feeling my parent is like too dominating, or the lover is also feeling my partner is too dominating. Okay. Also, fifth house is like your education, creativity, and all. For that matter, it is fine. But when it comes to sports, the person should be taking good care of like his sports related activities, especially the sports where lots of physical activity is involved. Because Mars is getting debilitated, it may represent injuries and bloodshed and all. So person needs to be taking extra care. Also, if they go to like long distance travels, then also they need to be like taking extra care during that travel. But as I said, like more intense part of this transit will come from like between February, March to May. Okay, this is the whole situation from January to like from now to like June first week. But most intense part will be from February, March to like May, May end, where all these planets will start accumulating in Pisces sign. Right now, only Rahu is in Pisces sign, but soon Saturn will join it, Sun, Mercury, Venus will join, and moreover, Mercury, Venus will also go retrograde. Okay. So they are going to stay in this Pisces sign for a long period of time, 4 5 months. Okay, at least 4 months. Okay. So this is like lots of energy accumulation in Pisces. So this shows the person is focusing a lot upon himself. Okay. Person is forced to focus a lot upon himself because maybe these areas of life didn't work out in the first half. Okay. Like people at home is not very supportive. People at partner, romantic partner or children are also not supportive. So now person is like focusing upon himself, that what I need to do, how I need to like handle the situation. Okay. So this shows lots of focus on self. Okay. As I said, like Saturn in Pisces transit will be more about like a reality check for all of us. Okay, Pisces is the sign of delusion and delusions of life, imaginative approach, utopia, and all. And Saturn is just the reality check. Saturn is the reality of your life. So when Saturn comes into Pisces, it is like a kind of reality check for all of us. For them, it is in the first house related matters about overall life, the reality check in their overall life. Okay, that is what Saturn in Pisces is telling them. Then, as I was saying, that all these planets in Pisces are 12 from Aries. Okay, if you start counting from Aries and reach Pisces, there are 12 houses in between. 12th house is always the house of losses. So all these planets in Pisces are 12 from Aries. So it is loss of Aries sign, not loss of second house Aries. What is second house? Second house is family, wealth, assets, and all. Here they need to be like extra careful. Here, like what I was saying, like postpone your like real estate matter deal and all makes more sense now, because it is the house of wealth and assets. Its lord is Mars. Mars is going into this difficult transit. Okay, in the fourth house and the fifth house, fourth house enemy sign, fifth house is debilitation. So what it means is that if they go for a like real estate deal right now, they may lose their money there. Okay, they may, because second house of wealth is losing the dignity in the third, fourth, and the fifth. So they may lose their wealth in a bad deal in real estate, and which may cause them lose their happiness factor, the fifth house. Okay, so this shows like it is better to like not to go for any like important real estate matter deal or investments and all that. That should not be there. Plus like second house is the house of, anyways, the house of wealth, so they should be careful where they are spending and all. Home environment may, like family and home environment may be like disturbed through conflicts and arguments and fights and all, so they should be careful about it. Then like Aries is the this a sign of individuality also. So what we all will feel in some area of life is that our individuality is our independence is just taken away. Okay, we are not that independently taking the decision and all. So that thing can also be the result. It also shows aggression and arguments and all conflicts. So avoid conflicts and arguments, avoid unnecessary gossips as much as possible. Focus on your work, focus on your overall life. So that will be, I don't know what to say about news channels. Their whole work is about gossiping. Okay. So this is what like Mars in Gemini and Cancer. It is like looks like a difficult time in next 6 months. Okay. Again, mother's health can be a concern. Okay. And traveling, driving should be done carefully. Okay. Extra care should be taken. This is like first half of 2025. Again, we will see the second half, which shows a little bit better picture. Right. So this is like second half picture. Uh, Pisces sign will have Saturn there. Rahu will come into Aquarius. Jupiter will be in Gemini, and Ketu will be in Leo sign in the sixth house. This is like more about the major transits. Okay, Mars transit will be over, thankfully. So this is what we are going to deal with. Okay, now Saturn in Pisces, as I said, this whole transit will be a reality check, big reality check for all of us. Okay. Pisces is their first house overall life. For them, it is like a major transit. Whenever Saturn transits through first house, it is like a big change in overall life. Okay. So, and as I said, a reality check. about them. They have to be like they will be forced to look into some situations in life. They cannot neglect those situations anymore. Okay, so that will be like Saturn in the first house Pisces. Rahu in Aquarius is like Rahu in the 12th house Aquarius is again. We need to be careful about our finances. We need to be careful about the wealth. Sorry, about managing our wealth and all expenses where we are spending, where we should not be spending. It can bring some travels into foreign lands and all that is there, but largely expenses things should be taken care. Then in this Rahu Ketu 612 axis is like about health issues, and Ketu is about Rahu and Ketu both represent unconventional health issues, rare health issues which are undiagnosable, but they also represents alternate medication. So alternate medication can be more helpful to them in next 1 year time period from mid 2025 to mid 2026. So Jupiter will come into like Gemini in the fourth house. So fourth house related matters can be expanded, like real estate matters or benefits from mother and all. Those things can be further expanded. Benefits from home, good environment in the family and all, which it can be expected. Now, if we look at the joint impacts, Saturn will be aspecting Sagittarius through its 10th aspect. Jupiter will be aspecting Sagittarius through its 7th aspect, and Ketu will be transiting Sagittarius through its 5th aspect. Now, what does it mean? Saturn's 10th aspect is about responsibility. Again, we need to take up the responsibility of 10th house related matters. Jupiter's 7th aspect is about sharing knowledge. We need to share knowledge about 10th house related matters. And Ketu's 5th aspect is about gaining knowledge. Okay. What is 10th house? 10th house of work, career, authority, recognition, and Sagittarius is higher education. So you will see lots of people taking higher education for furthering their career ambitions. Okay, like I'm working in, suppose I'm working in a like a corporate setup and all, and suddenly I feel that if I have some degree or certificate or of some nature, it will be more helpful for me to get the promotion in next year's appraisal cycle. So I go for that degree or that certificate course to enhance my possibilities of getting promotion or recognition at workplace. So these type of things can be like very common in next year time period. Sagittarius is sign of higher education. So as I said, like people will anyways look for higher education, further education, and that further education will be helpful in their career related matters. Focus will be on career work or work related matters. Also, like for focus can be a father, okay, father or other authority figures in your life, like bosses, seniors, and all. But people may be looking for favors from their bosses or seniors and all. That is a possibility. Saturn's 10th aspect shows the responsibility they are going to take for gaining their authority recognition. Jupiter ruling the 10th house, sitting in the fourth house, and again aspecting back at 10th house is about like Jupiterian approach towards the 10th house. In their career matters, if they can take up the role of a trainer, guide, counselor, consultant, any work where they are sharing their knowledge with the people. Okay, any work where they are in any role of a guide or a counselor or a teacher or a guru, they will be greatly benefited from that type of role. So if they are looking for career advancement and all, they should look for such type of role. Or if they are in any ways like their own business and all, make that business more of a consultant kind of business. That will be like much better. In the Jupiter ruling the 10th house Sagittarius, and Jupiter aspecting back. It also shows guidance and counseling or wisdom coming from father, which may be helpful. Then like Ketu's aspect on like 10th house Sagittarius is also indicating towards possibility of gaining knowledge or education related with the career related matters. So 10th house related matters will be on focus. Your career, your work, recognition, public image, fame. They can go and get good fame if they are in any business, any work where fame is possible. Like normally people ask about fame and whether I have a possibility of fame and all. You need to deal with people to get fame. You in job setup you cannot get fame. You can be very famous in your job setup among your team. Okay, about 10, 15 people, hardly like 50 people or maybe 100 people on your floor know you, and they know you very well, but beyond that floor nobody knows you. Okay, so that is what like fame concept of fame is, that fame is like people know you. How people can know you? When you deal with the people. So if someone is dealing with lot of people, there is a possibility of lot of fame and recognition. um, Religious learnings and philosophical learnings can also be the focus point. But if you remember what happened in the first half, that they are trying for real estate related deals. Mars is transiting there. I'm saying that that is not the right time for real estate deal because Mars is losing the dignity. This can be the better time when Rahu Jupiter are aspecting each other, involving moksha houses, fourth, eighth, and 12th. 12th is expenses, fourth is like your real estate properties. Jupiter is expansion, expansion in real estate property. Rahu is explosion. So it shows someone having a big real estate property or bigger than where they are already. Okay, next property is bigger than that. So that is what is indicated for them. So they can be like buying selling properties and a bigger property. They can be buying a bigger property and all. So the second half is like much better time period for making this like property deal, and they should let go of it in the first half. They should not try for it. Okay, in the first half. Second half is much better. It also shows enhancement in your assets and real estate matters. It shows better time and time with your mother. Your mother can work like a guru and can give you lots of guidance and counseling. That is also seen. Then Rahu Jupiter are also expanding the results of Moksha houses 4, 8, 12. So person can be further inclined towards spirituality, philosophy, and like occult and mystical side of life, or like a spiritual side of life. Okay, so like they can be interested in meditation, they can be interested in yoga and all the spiritual pursuits. They may find some guru also who may be like teaching them about these things. Okay. Uh, and so this shows like the possibility of like spiritual evolution during this time period for a Pisces ascendant person. But largely focus will be on 10th house. So if they work on 10th house related matters, career and all, they can expect good amount of growth in their career, advancement in their career through their higher education. Okay. So this looks like much better time period in 2025 second half. But first half is the common theme for all of us is that the first half we just need to sail through anyhow. Okay. So all the best for 2025. Merry Christmas, and just an update that we are starting new batches on 16th January now. The date is confirmed. 16th January, Thursday will be the first class. If you are interested in joining the class, please enroll as soon as possible so we can also manage the schedule of classes and all. Okay, we can plan accordingly. Thank you. Take care. All the best.